Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day before starting the video. Please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. A popular Judgment Day member recently took to social media to break their on-screen heel persona in support of WWE star Rhea Ripley. The Eradicator was part of a horrific incident outside the company. The Judgment Day star in question is none other than Raquel Rodriguez. Rhea Ripley has been vocal about wrestlers' personal space while traveling, as they often get mobbed by fans for pictures and autographs. Mami recently experienced a horrifying incident where a bunch of people followed her to her Uber, pushing her against the car's door while taking pictures. Following this incident, the Eradicator took to X Twitter to issue a statement. The former WWE Women's World Champion called out fans for their behavior, writing that they swarmed her like a pack of rabid zombies. Several stars have since reacted to Rhea Ripley's post. The Eradictor's former friend turned foe, Raquel Rodriguez, has now broken her silence on the matter. Rodriguez took to her Instagram stories to break her on-screen character in support of Ripley, writing that it is never okay for fans to act like this. Check out a screenshot of her Instagram story below. For those unaware, Rhea Ripley was an integral part of the Judgment Day's rise in WWE. The Eradicator experienced most of her success while she was part of the fearsome group. Things completely changed at last year's SummerSlam, where Ripley's former on-screen boyfriend, Dominic Mysterio, betrayed her to side with Liv Morgan. Since then, Mami has not been a part of the Judgment Day. Instead, Morgan has taken her place in the faction. Many want Rhea Ripley to become a world champion once again. Fans will have to wait and see what Triple H and his creative team have planned for the WWE star's future. The world of professional wrestling is built on a foundation of storytelling, rivalries, and character portrayals that often blur the line between fiction and reality. Superstars spend years cultivating their on-screen personas, investing themselves in roles that demand consistency, both inside the squared circle and across promotional appearances. However, there are rare moments when the boundary between character and real life fades away, and fans are reminded that behind the theatrics stand real people with real emotions. One such moment recently emerged when a Judgment Day star broke character to publicly support Rhea Ripley following a horrific incident outside WWE. The shocking turn of events sent waves across the wrestling community, leaving fans both stunned and deeply sympathetic toward the former Women's World Champion. Rhea Ripley has long been seen as one of the most dominant and fearless forces in WWE. Her presence, intensity, and ability to blend power with charisma has elevated her as a cornerstone of the women's division. As the powerhouse of Judgment Day, her partnership with Finn Balor, Damian Priest, and Dominic Mysterio has been instrumental in keeping the faction at the top of WWE programming. However, even the strongest characters are not immune to real-life adversity. Reports surfaced that Ripley was involved in a disturbing incident outside of WWE, which quickly gained traction on social media. While details remain limited, what is known is that the incident was traumatic enough to leave fans concerned for her well-being. It didn't take long before one of her Judgment Day allies decided to step forward in a rare display of humanity, choosing to break the usual villainous persona in order to show solidarity and care. The star in question was none other than Damian Priest, the current World Heavyweight Champion. Known on screen for his cold, calculating demeanor and loyalty to the dark and dominant aesthetic of Judgment Day, Priest shocked fans when he issued a heartfelt message directed at Ripley. Posting on social media, he acknowledged the incident and sent out words of strength, solidarity, and unwavering support for his stablemate. For fans accustomed to seeing him embody the role of a merciless antagonist, the moment stood out as a reminder that bonds within WWE factions often transcend scripted rivalries. Priest's message struck a chord, not only because of its sincerity, but because it revealed the genuine friendship and loyalty that runs deep within Judgment Day. Ripley, often portrayed as the fearless Mami of the group, has consistently been a source of strength for Dominic Mysterio and the rest of her faction. Whether she's intimidating opponents, enforcing dominance in matches, or standing as the backbone of Judgment Day, she rarely shows vulnerability on screen. This incident, however, reminded the wrestling world that no superstar, regardless of their aura, is immune to real-life struggles. Fans immediately flooded social media with messages of support, using hashtags to trend Ripley's name worldwide. Many praised Priest for stepping outside his character to show that empathy and compassion exist even in the most villainous factions. The horrific nature of the incident has not been fully disclosed by WWE, but insiders suggest that it involved an encounter with aggressive individuals outside a wrestling event. While Ripley was unharmed physically, the psychological toll of such a situation is not to be underestimated. In a profession where performers are constantly in the public eye and subjected to the extremes of fan behavior, moments like these shed light on the darker side of fame. WWE has yet to make an official statement, but the organization is reportedly providing Ripley with any assistance she needs. Behind the scenes, multiple stars have reached out to her, underscoring the respect she commands within the locker room. What makes this story particularly impactful is how it highlights the complexity of modern professional wrestling. Superstars dedicate themselves to their characters with unwavering commitment, but when reality intrudes, the facade often crumbles. Priest's decision to show genuine concern and publicly support Ripley stands as an act of solidarity that fans won't soon forget. For many, it was reminiscent of moments when past WWE legends also broke character to offer real-life compassion, reminding fans that the industry, while competitive and sometimes ruthless, still thrives on human connection. Ripley's career trajectory in WWE has been nothing short of remarkable. From her breakout days in NXT to becoming one of the faces of Raw and SmackDown, her journey has been marked by resilience, reinvention, and dominance. She has faced challenges before, both professional and personal, and has consistently emerged stronger. This latest incident is another test of her resilience, and with the outpouring of support from her fans, peers, and especially her Judgment Day family, there is little doubt that she will rise above it. Her bond with Priest, Balor, and Mysterio has always been highlighted as one of WWE's strongest stables, and this situation only further cements the reality that Judgment Day is more than a storyline. It is a genuine brotherhood and sisterhood. The wrestling world thrives on drama, but in moments like this, the focus shifts from scripted rivalries to real human experiences. Fans have expressed admiration for how Priest handled the situation, with many suggesting that his actions could help reshape how superstars balance their personas with real-life responsibilities. While kayfabe, the concept of maintaining character, at all times has historically been a sacred part of professional wrestling, the modern era has made it increasingly difficult to sustain. Social media, 24/7 fan interactions, and the immediacy of news have blurred the lines, making genuine moments of empathy like this even more powerful. Ripley herself has yet to fully comment on the incident, but sources close to her indicate that she is deeply moved by the support she has received. For a superstar who has built her image on fearlessness, showing vulnerability in this situation may ultimately strengthen her bond with fans. Wrestling thrives on connection, and if there's one thing this incident proves, it's that Rhea Ripley has built a connection far deeper than dominance in the ring. She represents not only power, but perseverance, and the loyalty shown by Damian Priest will only strengthen her resolve. The story is still unfolding, but what is clear is that it has left a significant mark on the WWE universe. Fans, peers, and analysts are rallying around Ripley, demanding increased protections for superstars outside of their working environment. As one of WWE's biggest names, Ripley's safety is paramount, and this incident may serve as a turning point in how the company ensures the well-being of its talent. Priest's decision to step out of character may also encourage others to prioritize humanity over kayfabe. When the situation calls for it. At its core, professional wrestling is about storytelling, but real stories like this resonate the most. Ripley's ordeal and Priest's public show of support have reminded everyone that behind the bright lights, pyro, and rivalries are real people who need compassion. It is a reminder that strength is not just about dominating opponents, but also about enduring adversity and accepting help when needed. The WWE universe will no doubt continue to stand firmly behind Rhea Ripley, and if history is any indicator, She will emerge stronger, bolder, and even more determined to prove why she remains one of the most influential superstars of this generation. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our WWE official YouTube channel for more update news.